guys. We just recorded like a sit down channel update with Gage while Dina was making this fucking awesome drawing of Rayla, and the audio got fucked.
Like, majorly went.
Yeah, and Gage had to leave. He had to go do some chores. But we still needed to do the audio because we have the video still, but we have to go back over the audio because we had some really important things we wanted to talk about.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, when we started this channel, the main focus was we were going to be doing a little bit of everything, but we ended up doing just video games for the most part. There's a few drawings on there and stuff, but we don't do much talking about our book, and we do mostly gameplays as of right now.
And like, we love gaming. We game in general on our spare time, which is why it's so easy for us. Well, not easy, but it's so convenient for us to make gaming videos. That's just not what we want the channel to be mainly.
Yeah, it's fun to do all that stuff. Like, don't get me wrong, I like video games as much as the next person, but like that wasn't the point. We had a few meetings a while back, Gage included,
Because
about
he's been kind of an adopted member into Agents of Anxiety.
we adopted him, and he wants the paperwork out, but we told him that he signed away his soul and he will never escape. So, that's why he's doing chores right now. He owes us.
Yeah. He's gonna kill us when he hears the video.
If he hears the video.
Yeah.
Our little procrastinator. Anyway, so some of the different things we were talking about doing have to do mainly with our book, which is called Destined the Coven, which is the first book in our series.
Which we're planning on it being a trilogy. We kind of have the groundwork laid out for all three. We're about maybe like a third of the way through the sequel to the first one.
Yeah, but with the moving and stuff we were all going through, it was kind of hard to just keep writing. But we'll get back on that.
Yeah.
Different places, different jobs. Y'all know how that goes. So, with that being said, a few things to look forward to from us in the future is more drawings from yours truly, because we all know I am the best. And I'm gonna be drawing up for our future webtoon that we're gonna be creating. And Gage will be doing an audiobook for us, so he's going to be reading through the book and setting up an audiobook with the chapters in it. So you guys are more than welcome to, to listen in online if you don't have the money to pay for said book, or if you get really impatient. Once again, our book is on Amazon. You can buy it. It is called Destined the Coven. I'll make sure that we put a link down in the bottom for you guys if you guys are interested. What else are we doing? Because, I feel like I'm just rambling at this point.
I don't think you're rambling. There are things that we've considered. We've considered doing reviews and possibly music at some point. Because we really are kind of jacks of all trade. We like a lot of everything. You were talking about doing cosplay things at some point. It's gonna take time to do all of that because we are kind of juggling like a million different projects. And the most important one is our second book.
Yeah, the most important main thing with this channel is we are a bit of everything, but our book is the main thing that we want to try to get out there for you all to experience for yourselves, because it's a good story, really good characters, really great development for each character. Each one is different. And I personally think it is worth a read, and we really want to try to get it out in as many different media forms as we can. So if you're not much of a reader and you're more of a listener, like Paige and Gage really like audiobooks, then that would be more for you. Or if you're a comic book reader, webtoon reader, that would be more for your style or in your tastes.
Which
So
is,
we want
yeah, we wanted to be able to appeal to all the different audiences.
so that's like the main goal right now. But since it is just me, Paige, and Gage working on it, it is gonna take some time because I'm gonna be doing all the character drawings, and Paige has decided that she's gonna be taking on the backgrounds for the webtoon. So that is gonna take some time. So it will be some time yet before that is actually a thing. But we have a nice outline, which is our first book, to at least do season 1 of the webtoon.
Yep.
As for Gage, he's going to be learning Audacity and everything else, which he probably already gets the basic concept, but he'll be going through and learning more about how to use audio and stuff so he can go ahead and release his lovely voice in audiobook form.
Yeah,
I really
and
wish.
essentially with those, unfortunately, he doesn't have very good internet. So he'll be recording himself and editing the audio and then sending it to probably me, I think, because you're going to be busy drawing. And then I'm just going to be putting it into like video form with maybe some like a video in the background of some sort, or maybe just a cover screen of our cover art with, you know, the chapter, the perspective, and obviously him as narrator in the credits.
Right.
So nothing too complicated, but it'll be a nice listen. And you'll probably hear and see the audiobook is gonna definitely end up coming out much before the webtoons, because the audiobook will be, I mean, relatively simple and relatively quicker. The webtoon's gonna take a long time. I mean, just the two of us, we have to draw all of it, so
Yeah. So it'll take time, but this is just an update on what's been going on here lately. So thank you to everybody that's been sticking around and bearing with us and working through this with us.
And don't worry, we are still gonna do some gaming videos. Like, that's not gonna disappear off the channel. We love gaming. It's just not gonna be the only thing on the channel.
Yeah, and as God is my witness, I am gonna open up Paige's world to more RPG games. She's gonna learn to love them.
Learn to love them. Well, that means you're gonna have to give open world MMOs a chance.
Shit, I'm already playing them now. I don't know what you mean.
Red Dead doesn't count.
Red Dead does count. It is open world.
Okay, well, whatever. You know, it's not
Whatever. You're just mad. You're just mad. That's all that is. That's anger. Anger and bitterness because I am more awesome than you are. Anyway,
oh yeah, totally.
I mean, look at the beautiful drawing that I did. Like,
yeah, no, that drawing is so good. And I'm gonna say this for the record. It only took her an hour and 20 minutes to do this, what she kept calling a sketch in the video, and I'm sitting here like, this is not a sketch. This is art. This is amazing. And what are you talking about, sketch?
I mean, it was really funny, actually, whenever we had the original audio, only because both Gage and Paige sat in silence for about 10 minutes to 15 just watching me draw. Like, they just could not believe what was going on the screen.
We were enraptured.
Like, there was a lot of, like, awkward silence. Like, I'd make a joke, and they were just deadass, deadpan silent, and I'm like, oh my god, did I offend them? And they're like, no, we're just watching you draw. And I'm like, oh, I guess that's flattering. I don't know.
It's not awkward silence unless you make it awkward silence. We were literally just like, oh my god, this is amazing. I don't know what to say. And you were like, this is awkward, man.
Ah, my god, it was really awkward because you guys remember like when you would stand up in front of the class and like they always told you like, oh yeah, just picture everybody in their underwear. That never worked for me. I was still nervous as fuck. So like,
I don't think that actually works for anybody.
no, it doesn't. They lied to me.
Yeah. Yeah, because it's like super sucks. Well, that we're rambling now. We've gotten to a point where we're rambling. But we just wanted to do a channel update so you guys knew we were going to be doing more things. We don't want to be just one-trick wonders with the gaming. We wanted to do more than that.
Yeah. Also, like, there's nothing wrong with just doing a gaming channel. That's just not all we wanted to do. Paige.
I didn't insinuate there was anything wrong with it. We are just not. That's just not the channel we want. That's not what we
Yeah, but you
aspired
said
for.
one trick pony, like
One
people that
trick
do
wonder.
gaming.
Most gaming channels, they do other things. Like,
That's fair.
let's see. PewDiePie does all kinds of crazy stuff. All very entertaining kinds of crazy stuff, but it's not just games, especially not anymore. And even Markiplier, he's done so many different projects. So many different projects.
Well, all of them are just really creative in general. So.
Yeah. But see, they're not like one trick wonders either. They started out as gaming, sure, but it's not all that they do.
Yeah, it's always fun to do something a little different and broaden your horizons.
Yeah, plus... Go ahead.
I think one of the main goals with the whole channel, besides friends coming together to fight anxiety, is legitimately we try to get each other into other things. Like, I love anime and animations and things of that nature, so I will subject my friends to all of that stuff because, like, why not? And I don't play a lot of open world games or video games in general that are not like anime based, so they kind of just do the same thing for me. So kind of, it works out.
Yeah, and we all kind of have this like drive to be creative, and all of us have this anxiety that makes us think, oh well, we're not that good, so we should just not do it. But when we all come together, we kind of jump over that together, where we're like, like you were saying, it's not that good, it's just a sketch, and Gage and I were like, no, this is amazing, what are you talking about? Like, we motivate each other essentially.
Yeah.
And that's the point. That's the point of the channel.
Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah. Yeah.
You sound like Gage. When he does yeah. But yeah, that's about it, unless I'm forgetting something.
Nope, I think that's everything. We should probably end it because we're already at almost 13 minutes.
That's fine. Okie dokie. Bye, guys.
Bye!